Alright. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Aline. So, I got a confession to make. I don't have my coffee with me. I made a mistake, and I did everything except hit the button. I forgot to hit the button. And that means no morning coffee. However, I'm brewing it now, so I'll have afternoon coffee. Currently drinking a can of Arizona. It's the green tea with ginseng and honey flavor, so it's not all bad. Just not my usual. Oh right, that's the Alt key. I hit the D button by accident. Is eraser D? No, it's Shift E. What does the D button do? Nothing. Alright, let me put on some music. Should I put on the usual? Something short. I like this already. Let's see if this can stick around. Bit of a short one. As always, music of all sorts in the description on the YouTube side of things. Alright, let's go drop this color. And we are on the eyelash section. Just kind of pretty much want to overlay. It's just like an overlay for the top outline here for eyelashes. And then once I'm done with that, I'll take it to the next step, which is kind of like, because the eye shape here, it kind of just arcs downwards instead of doing a more anime-ish look, I suppose. Song name? This one is called Foxtail Grass Studio. And there's Japanese. It's a bit of a compilation. There's 6 pieces to this video. Hello, Samuel. Catch you later, Samuel. Okay. Kind of want to remove the outline here. Just like that. What I want is not the eyelash. And in between eyelashes and outline here. But when I say in between point between these two colors. I'm familiar with that. My bad, my bad. My music was way too loud. How does that sound now? I completely forgot because I kind of changed my different audio outputs based on what I'm doing. Forgot to change it back to my normal. My bad, my bad. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Part of it is that it does have a distinct little... I think I need a pencil tool for this, and maybe 1 or 2 pixel size, because it is going to be a hard black shade. Too many pixels. Yeah, it has to be 1. Yeah, zoom in pretty heavy here for it. So let's try blurring this. Yeah, I can actually also erase this little bit here. Arc it up a little bit. Back to the outline. Chill vibes? Yes, that is the attempt here. Okay. There is a crease, I realize, here. Yeah, so there is like a crease up top, above, get rid of the hair, above the lash line for the eyes. That does exist. You need to pick a color for that. Don't know how much I like shortening the lash here, but it's like a lighter. Is it lighter? It's about the same color as the outline. About, actually. It's pretty much right above the lashes there. It's like a crease. kind of funky without the hair. But is it not dark enough? Oh, I think it's a little bit darker than that, color-wise. So we can actually get in there, this tool. Yeah, that's fine. I think the rest of the darkness comes from shading rather than actual hard lines like what I'm doing. I'm also using the pencil tool, so okay. Just kind of mimic that on this side. Yeah. And then, alright, back to removing the hair. We want to change the color of the eyebrows. It's a bit of a mix between the typical orange I have going on, so about this orange. Actually kind of like the touch the airbrush gives. Okay, I think I know what I want then. We'll use the paintbrush to give it the solid look in the eyebrow. And then we're going to swap it to the dark color and go to the airbrush and give it that darker shade to it. It's the more obvious bit here. And then just give... I think I want a smudge. A little bit of a smudge. With the hair. Not enough. Kind of like it. Just give me an idea. Okay. Yeah. The airbrush is really nice for stuff like this. So what I want to do is to mimic it on this side. I'm just gonna bucket fill. And then we can immediately head into some of this action. Very, very light. It's very light. And then the best thing to do is just smudge it. It's like a smear almost, but that smear gives the intended mixture look that I'm actually looking for. Go back to our eyelashes here. Is that... I think this smears a little too much, especially when you zoom it back out. It's hard to see much of anything here, but that is fine. That's kind of the point. Like if you take it even further back, you can kind of... I don't know, but it definitely seems easier to notice that the on the right side, there's like a little hint of something on the top of the eye there. At least to me. It's eye-catching because, or at least in my opinion, like it's something that you can notice. Because it does seem like it's a little bit different color-wise. It's nothing like pinpoint or obvious. Just when you take a look at it, you kind of know, or for me, it kind of looks like something's a little off. I don't know what. Something's a little off with that one section. Okay. Now let's head back to the nose, actually. And let's drop her this and apply it with this brush. That was a little too bright. I don't want to do this. Perhaps magic wand the darker bit first. Perhaps. Okay. I know it looks weird. I know. I realize that. Give me a moment. I'm trying to see if this is gonna work out the way I want it to work out. Messing around with the values just to see the intended, just to see what happens and if I like it or not. Gives it the faded look. Interesting. I'm just gonna re-darken it up. Okay. That's fine. The facial outline is actually, I think, what's getting me the most because of how thick it is. Okay, we're shaving a lot of the things I don't feel like it's necessary off here. I want to give it a nice little thinner look to it. And based on what I'm seeing, let me just take out the hair layer again. For the skin layer, let's dropper tool this. Use the paintbrush tool. We're gonna need a yeah, just a maximum here. The skin layer doesn't actually go all the way to the outline layer. They're not touching, like, at all. So let's fix that. Don't know if that's like by design or what, but I mean, as an amateur, I don't like it. I think it had a lot to do with the tool I was using to make the fill-in. I used the bucket tool after magic wanding the inside of the outline, so never realized how well Footsteps went with piano. It has a very special vibe to it that I really enjoy, actually. Okay. The outline's still a little, how do I call it? Let's head back here. Certain bits I want to erase even further. Alright. Hey, Tota. How you doing? Still a little bit work on the ears. So these are the old ears, and they're gonna look a little weird. Okay. I'm just gonna connect this area together like so. So it looks like the bucket tool has a default hardness of 100, and there's nothing I can really do to change that. This little softness to the edges comes from the fact that the hardness of my tool, my brush here, is not at 100. It's actually a much lower value. So it gives a very soft edge. I actually don't know what color I want for the ears, by the way. This is just a current temporarily stand-in for what I want, but I'm really not sure what I want for the ears. Gonna airbrush a darker layer on top. Trying to give this a little more depth to it. Same goes for this side. Instead of bucket tool, I'm actually just going to paintbrush with a larger brush. Want to see the difference something like this makes. And then using a pick tool for the color. I think I already have the right color. No, it was a different color, yeah. Shrink the tool a little bit. And then work the shape of it back out. just the way I want it. I'm just gonna rename this layer. Where's the rename? Wait. It's no longer gonna be called cat ears outline. It's just gonna be called cat ears number 1. That's because it's no longer just an outline. Increase the size of the eraser tool. I need the hardness pretty much at 100. Gives me a nice cut and dry cut here. The tool's a little huge though. Shrink that a little bit. Still gives us that nice little cut and dry. Okay, so after a little bit of cut and dry, let's go back, lower the hardness, and re-soften up the edges here. While actually taking care of all this extra shading that has occurred. Go back to the airbrush, pick out this color once again, and work on this little bit here. And then we can not smudge, I actually want to blur this with a very distinct hardness to it. Just to fine out the details, really. Okay. Is that on? I feel so weird not having coffee in the morning. Good afternoon. I mean, you're not wrong. Using your thumb to draw is definitely going to be an awkward feeling. Okay. Just gonna save this, and I've kind of lost all inspiration for my current drawing, so I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna dwell on it. So let's turn this into like a free chat stream or something for the next little bit, because I do have time, right? I do have time at the moment. opposite actually happened for me. Your streams made me get back. Hey. Melody, hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. You've entered the free talk portion because I have no inspiration left for my drawing. Sad days. Alright, where's my personal use layer? There it is. And we know it's my personal use layer because I like to use the blue color for this. A hard blue. Free talk. No one saw that. That didn't just happen. That did not just happen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. It's free talk time because yeah. For the next little bit, I have like 20 minutes for the rest of this stream. Have a good night, Zenon. Yeah, no. Don't worry too much about it. Remember to focus on yourself first, as always. Okay. Yeah. So plans for today is just kind of go work on my school stuff. Hopefully I'll get back my inspiration to continue this piece tomorrow. That's the biggest hope. I do want to probably see if I could get some certain details into the picture here. Because one of the biggest things I'm going to be struggling with is trying to figure out how I want to work on the picture, right? Based on my current hair, though, I'm thinking maybe with the airbrush tool, things are going to get more interesting. We could airbrush some of the less solid orange, not the highlights, but just as a general color, and then we could airbrush some slightly darker for more shades of to create more shades, really. Yeah, game wise, I think now is a good time to put this back up. Oh, I need to switch this out with the updated one, which is literally the same thing minus the date. Kind of funny. More plans later, and definitely thinking about what I want to do soon. Real soon. Just gonna be here chilling on stream. I think it's gonna be my next little bit. Probably end this at the 50. I think it's best to end it now, roughly speaking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it once in an art stream, once you kind of lose all motivation and things. For me, anyways. Maybe I should start on a different project. That might also help. Just don't be too fixated on the one thing. Move on and come back on a later date. Yeah? Alright. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Bye now.